and a pretty decent mace that's imbued with frost. I think that'll probably be this character's weapon for the rest of the game. And I went ahead and stuck with Raider looking type of armor. I'll keep on looking around for better armor, but right now I think this is pretty good looking. So what I want to try and do right now is I want to try and get her to join like a covenant, which is a guild. And this guild's called Rosario's Fingers. And this guild is kind of like, they're almost kind of like hitmen. They go out and they kill certain people for the reward. And I think that's actually the kind of covenant we want Sophie to join, because the other ones are kind of goody two shoes stuff, and I don't really think that's where we want to go with this. So I tried to get there before, and I was having some trouble. It's really difficult because there's a lot of monsters in the way, but we'll see if we can make it this time. I've always played this game with shields, and it's really hard for me to adapt my playstyle to using this big two-handed weapon. I mean, it does have a guard, but as you can imagine, something like this doesn't guard really much at all. Pretty much almost all the damage goes through. So, it's better to just roll out of the way than to guard, which has taken me a lot of time to get used to. I'm so used to having a good shield to hide behind, but obviously that's not the way we want this character to turn out. We want her to be full on attack and brutality with this big hammer. Oh, look at that, one shot. He just did not even stand a chance. I really like the damage this thing does. Oh! The best part is that with a weapon like this, whenever you hit somebody, it actually makes the enemy stagger. It gives them about a 0.5 second window where they're staggered, and that'll actually give me enough time to very slowly swing my second strike. So as long as I can connect with these hits, I can stagger these guys. And I can keep on doing these slow attacks without really having to worry too much about any retaliation. There we go. You got me. See? Really hard to kind of know how to approach certain guys who you know will attack you first because of how quick they attack. But I'm pretty sure we can adapt to it. In all honesty, I kind of like this playstyle a lot better than my own, simply because I've always favored attack over defense. In Bloodborne, the whole game kind of revolves around that idea. You don't really have any shields to hide behind. You're always encouraged to keep on attacking, and that's why I liked Bloodborne so much. To the point where actually I do prefer it over Dark Souls. But I think with this kind of playstyle, we can kind of simulate something to Bloodborne. You know, there's a mechanic in Bloodborne where if you get hit, there's a small period of time where you can keep on attacking and gain some of your health back, which is, just kind of goes to the whole, encouraging you to keep on attacking. But in Dark Souls, you don't really have that mechanic. If you get hit, that health is lost, even if you keep on attacking. So, kind of a harder play style. There we go. Alright, so that little ledge right there, that's where we want to go. That is exactly where we want to go. So So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna jump down because I do not want to deal with those guys. Okay, guess I'm gonna have to deal with those guys. Alright. There we go. It looks like we're being shot at from afar. Alright. Well, that's a pretty slow projectile. Now this guy earlier, now this is off camera, he tried to trap us here with a bunch of giants that I actually took out earlier. There's these giant creatures, two of them in this area that I managed to take down with this hammer pretty easily. But this guy trapped us in there with them. Let's see what he has to say now.
Huh? Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches. You seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me? Oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing. Regrettable, truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. Look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we'll be fine. I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess.
I'm sure.
Oh, just...
Oh.
You should know. I'm a cop. If you're as unkindled as you...
Oh, now he's a merchant now. Okay. I don't really need anything. Let's try and get to Rosario's fingers. That way we can join the Covenant and begin all this mayhem. It's like a type of trap here. Let's go and heal. Now, right now they kind of spouted some parasites that will slowly increase the bleeding damage on me. I have to pull out this torch real quick. There we go. That actually burns them off of me. There we are. Man, whenever I had a sword and shield, that was a lot more difficult to kill all those guys. I guess with this big, bulky hammer, it's a little easier. Attacking, huh? Huh. A red soapstone will allow us to invade other people later. Though I don't really know if I want to make this into a PvP type of character. I don't really know how I'd fare up against other people. At least not with this. Alright, we're now with Rosario's fingers. This is just gotta talk to this little girl right here. Looks like a slug type of monster. There we are. Perfect. So, go ahead and put that as our covenant. Perfect. That's done. Not too bad. It's a lot harder whenever I was trying it off camera. I guess now that I'm on camera and being recorded, I'm doing better under the pressure. Let's see. I'm actually really starting to like this build, this whole, pure strength and luck build. I'm finding some really good items, one of which, oh my god, I gotta show you now. This right here is called the Symbol of Avarice. Now, there are chests in this game that whenever you open them, they're not really chests, they're called mimics. And these mimics are monsters that the moment you open up the chest, you see these teeth. And that's the moment you know that you done goofed. But if you kill these mimics, they have a very, very small chance, and I think it's like a 5% chance to drop this thing called Symbol of Avarice, and that is literally just that. It's like the head of a mimic. And just to kind of show off real quick, it looks so silly. And it slowly eats away your health, oddly enough, but it also increases your item find, so that on top of my luck, I'll find even better items and more frequently, but, I need to figure out a way to counterbalance this whole, item loss thing. I'm sorry, health loss. Once I figure out how to counterbalance that, I think I'll probably figure it out. Let's see. Where are you?
Oh, we spoke before. I'm well pleased we reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but the man-eater must have left it. The little doll in the empty coffin told me Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll. A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond, and so becomes...
Alright. Let's see here. Now, I think the next place we probably want to go, and I'm not going to start it simply because we're reaching the 15-minute mark, but this next area is going to be exceptionally hard, and I'm going to show you why. Alright. Now this next area, as you can see, is covered in this weird sludge. Now this weird sludge starts to slowly build up poison. I'm going to take a step and you can start seeing it go up. And the moment it gets to that poison limit, you're officially poisoned. Now whenever you're poisoned, your health starts to slowly get diminished. And it can be really annoying. Now this whole area, is huge. Every inch of this area is covered in this poison sludge. So it's literally impossible to not get poisoned. You just have to accept that you will be poisoned in this area. I guess we'll just have to figure out how to counterbalance it. I know that we have these items right here. This purple moss clump, which reduces poison buildup and also cures poison. I guess we have to figure out a way to buy more of these. Because I know that, due to this playstyle, I'll be taking a lot of damage. And that on top of poison damage, man, that's going to be a hard time. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and stop right here. And I'll pick it back up some other time. Alright.